Anyway, here we are, October Red. I'm joined by Matchroom's debutant, Taylor Bevan. Welcome.
Thank you.
First time guest. How are you taking it all in?
Yeah, really enjoying Fight Week so far. It's all a new experience to me, so I'm just soaking it all up and taking it all in as a great experience.
You did all right at the public workout as well. That's a lot of eyes on you as well. You know, you had the layers, the tiers of people, Birmingham Bull Ring, just like the public are going to be watching you on Saturday. What was that like, the taste for that when they called your name and you got to walk into the ring?
It's the first time I've actually been at a public workout, and I was surprised how many people were there. There was a hell of a crowd in the shopping centre. I just enjoyed it. There was a buzz around the place, and it just made me more eager to get going on Saturday night.
That's good, because often you hear about the nerves, anxiousness around it all. You seem to be taking it all in your stride.
I wasn't too nervous about the public workout. No, it's just pads in front of a crowd, but it's these things I struggle with more, is the interviews. Yeah, not great at talking in front of a camera, but
mate, you're doing perfectly fine.
I think Saturday night, sure there'll be a bit of nerves. It's only natural, isn't it? But I've boxed at a top level in the amateurs, so I'm hoping some of that experience will pay dividends now I'm turning over.
Talk to us about your amateur experience. For those of us, some of us are we're steadfast in the pro game, so when we get somebody talking about their amateur experience, their pedigree from the amateurs, we don't really know much about you. So for those of us that don't know you, let us know a little bit about your amateur pedigree.
I boxed internationally for 7 years for Wales. I went to the Commonwealth Games, got a silver medal, and I was on the GB programme for 2.5 years with the ambitions for the Olympics, but that didn't work out. So that's what I've turned over. I've had over 100 fights. That's it, pretty much.
Taylor, you've got to tell us about your style. Over 100 fights, that's a lot of amateur fights to have. I know you're going to be stepping into almost like a completely different game, but let us know a little bit about your style and who you attribute your style to, if anyone.
I wouldn't say I attribute my style to anyone in particular. I like to take different things from different fighters. The one I'd say I watch most closely is Bivol. I really like Bivol's style, his footwork, his fluidity and everything. I don't know if our styles are that similar, but I'm aggressive like he is. I go through the phases. I've got an exciting style and carry a bit of power as well, so I'm hoping that'll do me well in the pros.
So would you say that you're kind of like jumping in with the double jab, the backhand, how he is? He's quite fluid, isn't he? He's got a beautiful style to watch. He's almost like a dancer in the ring.
Yeah, he's got quite a unique style, so I wouldn't say I'm as that way as he is, but definitely someone I try and emulate a little bit. And I love his aggressive phases. When he gets someone hurt, he doesn't let them off the hook, and that's something I'm hoping to do as well in my career.
And you are orthodox, aren't you?
You're orthodox, yeah.
Say yourself, Paul.
No.
So we'll ask you about Dimitri Bivol then. We can talk on that then, because you like his style.
Fan of his.
What did you think about the fight with him and Artur Beterbiev?
I feel like it was one of them that could have gone either way. When I watched it live, I've only actually watched it once. I thought Bivol had won it, but if you're a fan of Bivol's, then you think he wins. If you're a fan of Beterbiev's, I think you're watching him more and could see that he wins. I think if I watched it from a Beterbiev fan perspective, I think I'd have it the other way. But it's one of them. It's whatever you're looking for, isn't it? So I'd love to see the rematch because it was a hell of a fight.
Hopefully we will see the rematch. In the amateurs, when you're judged on your fights, obviously the stoppages, you can't really argue with the stoppage. But what's the criteria that they judge you on for, so you can understand how say for example a fight's close, and you can see how they're scoring the fight. What do they actually score it on?
I'd like to know myself, to be honest. There's a couple of decisions I've had which I don't know what they were looking for, but
well, that told me, because like I said, it just depends what they're looking for, isn't it?
There's so much. Each individual judge looks at different things, so it's part of the reason I got frustrated towards the end of my amateur career, because you don't know what they're looking for. I always thought it was aggression and punches landed. Punches landed is the main thing, but I've watched so many people that were just elusive and on the back foot, not wanting to engage. I was forcing the fight the whole time and the decision would go against me. So, yeah, it was very frustrating at times.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but I've learned a little bit about your style, which is you're a come forward fighter.
Yeah.
You will force the fight.
Yeah.
You're probably going to meet a few fighters that like to go on the back foot and they're not run necessarily, but like you said, they don't engage. They're trying to keep out of the way, avoiding shots, etc. How do you think you'll adapt to that in the pros? Because obviously, longer rounds, etc.
Yeah, I've definitely got used to boxing against these more, I call them negative fighters that don't want to engage. I've got better at doing it, but in the pros over the longer rounds, I think I'll end up getting to people more. In 3 rounds, you can't. You have to force things, and they can just run away for 3 rounds. But I've always had a good engine on me, and over 6 or more rounds, that I'm gonna get to people in the end.
Engine is something that is really important, and you're going to experience that as you go into the pros, because obviously you go up to 12. What is the most exciting thing that you're looking forward to? Obviously, there's your debut, and you only get one of those. But when you look at your pro career, and you've signed that contract, and you're like, okay, this is it now. I'm going to be a professional boxer. What's your aspiration when you see that? I know you're going to say world champion, but other than that, what is the thing that you're most looking forward to?
Signing that promotional contract was the big moment for me. In the first place, it's always been a dream of mine to sign with someone like Matchroom. Matchroom being one of the biggest promoters in the world, if not the biggest. But in terms of my career, the world champion's the ultimate goal, but just winning titles, the British, the Commonwealth, they're all goals of mine, and looking forward to achieving them one day.
The pressure that comes with fighting, then the pressure that becomes with being a pro. Matchroom are investing in you as a fighter. They see you and they think, yeah, I like him. He's talented.
Yeah.
Let's put some money in him. What are you hoping to deliver for that promoter? So they never hear Taylor Bevan and have any doubts. There's like, okay, we're ready to push him on to the next step. He's ready for this. We need a British star, and it's going to be Taylor Bevan. What do you intend to deliver for your promoter?
Exciting fights and an exciting, long, successful career. Plan on being in it for the long run, and an exciting career, being one of the standout fighters in the world in the long run.
And how much are you looking forward to your debut come Saturday night?
Yeah, I can't wait. Just looking to show the pro scene what I'm all about, and get my name out there and put on an exciting fight for everyone to watch.
We are really looking forward to it. Congratulations on your signing. Lovely to speak to you. I know you've got a solid management team behind you. They will shout the loudest for you, I can assure you of that. So welcome to the pro game.
Thank you.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.